Alright, hi, this is Dylan again. Welcome to my daily trading analysis video. Today is Wednesday, 29th of October. So let us start off with the euro against the US dollar. Right, this is day one chart in for the euro against the US dollar. There was a previous falling trend channel, and we can see the price has already broken below and reaches the low of 1.2500. Right, zooming into the 4-hourly chart, we do see that it forms a minor rising trend channel, and but then price got resisted at the previous falling trend channel, the bottom of the previous falling trend channel, and it breaks below the minor rising trend channel as well. And right now we are seeing the price has rebounded again and got resisted at the bottom of the previous falling trend channel. So over here we just want to wait for a proper trade setup and then go for a short opportunity. Alright, so of course the first level we're going to look at is somewhere, if there is a short setup, we're going to look at the price of the first level. We're going to look at 1.2633, followed by the previous low of 1.2500, and of course from there we can always use the Fibonacci expansion to measure the next, or rather the final exhaustion level over there. Alright, now of course if price were to go were to appreciate further and it re-enters into the falling trend channel, or rather the minor rising trend channel, then we can expect the price might appreciate a lot further, all the way back to 1.3000. Alright, so next we shall take a look at the dollar against the yen. Alright, for dollar against the yen, it has reached the height of 110, retraces all the way back to 105.53, a final exhaustion level measured by Fibonacci expansion, and it starts to rebound and form a rising trend channel over here. So if we zoom in the 1-hourly chart, right, which will see which looks more clear, we do see that price has moved sideways and came down, touches the bottom of this rising trend channel. Alright, so we do see that price is about to rebound, but however we are still seeing sideways movement. Probably one of the main reasons is that there's is a key resistance level at 108.35. Alright, zooming out to the 4-hourly chart, if we plot a Fibonacci retracement here from the top to the bottom, we do see that this the resistance level right now is at 61 Fibonacci retracement level 61.8%. so there is a high possibility that if price gotten resisted again at 108.35, between 108.35 to 108.20, price might fall from here, and especially if it close below this rising trend channel, it will make things more obvious. Okay, so that is the thing for dollar against the yen. Next we shall take a look at the pound against dollar. So last night price starts to rebound even further. Alright, within the minor rising trend channel, as you can see here. Alright, basically there is a probable falling trend channel, a major one is forming. Right, there was a previous falling trend line. Price has broken above it, came down, got supported at the upside of the falling trend line, and starts to rebound. So we are expecting the price might be able to appreciate further, at least all the way to the top of a probable falling trend channel. Alright, that's about it for the pound against the US dollar. So we right now we are seeing prices coming down a little bit. Probably you can zoom in the 1-hourly chart or the 15-minute chart, wait for a chance to a retracement level to go for a long opportunity again. So right now price is already coming down back to the Fibonacci retracement level of 30.2%. so of course over here we do have a 55 moving average as well. If it came down, touches this level, forms a trade setup, then that would be a good chance to go for a long. Alright, of course we are also seeing that price is more or less supported at a 20 moving average, and price might just rebound from here. Alright, since it has already rebounded from the bottom and yet to reach the top of the rising trend channel. Alright, next we shall take a look at the New Zealand dollar against the US dollar. So there was a rising trend channel as well, and we do see that price has broken below over here. Okay, and it came up, okay, got resisted at the bottom of the rising trend channel, and then it re-enters into the rising trend channel again. So it has more or less become a little bit bullish for this pair, and we are waiting for price to probably come down again, touches the bottom of the rising trend channel, and go for a long opportunity. Of course, the very first level you're gonna look at is the previous high at 0.7980. I'm probably a little bit higher, 0.7994, and the final absorption level we can see is 0.8133. Alright, so one of the reasons for this price is that it is the final absorption level being measured by the Fibonacci expansion, and of course based on the past pattern. Alright, over here, when price touches the bottom of 0.7700, it came out and got resisted at the resistance level of 0.8133. So the past pattern might just repeat itself, as simple as that. Alright, so that's for New Zealand against the US dollar. So just quickly run through two other currency pairs. This is the New Zealand against the yen. So what happened is that price has gotten supported at the final absorption level 83.31. Starts to rebound all the way back to the previous key support level at 85.85. Just a little bit more and it's going to touch that level. Right, zooming in the 4-hour chart, if I plot a Fibonacci retracement, right, this is somewhere at the level of Fibonacci retracement 50%. Right, so this is the price. Yep, and therefore we are actually waiting for price to touch the resistance level of 86.16, previous key support level, and of course Fibonacci retracement level of 50% with the 55 SMA as an additional support. And of course, most importantly is 200 moving averages. Right, just to scroll back a little bit, we do see that 200 moving averages can be a pretty strong support level for this pair. Alright, in the day one chart. So yes, that's for New Zealand against the yen. Finally, I should just touch on Australia against the New Zealand dollar. We can see that there is a symmetrical triangle. So price came down. Alright, it's gotten supported somewhere at the price of 1.1150, and then it start to jump. So we are expecting the price to touch the top of the symmetrical triangle again. Then we shall wait for a trade setup and go for the short from here. Alright, of course the first level will be back to 1.1150 and all the way to the bottom of the symmetrical triangle. Probably somewhere, yeah, this should be somewhere at 1.106. Alright, if I'm gonna plot a Fibonacci expansion, this should be more or less the final absorption level as well. Of course, if we zoom out to a day one chart, we do see that there is a rising trend line, and I do not omit the possibility of price coming down, touches the bottom, and break below the symmetrical triangle and fall all the way to the rising trend line. If that happens, then the downside is pretty big. So yep, just wait for price to touch the top of the symmetrical triangle again. So with that, I have come to the end of my trading analysis video. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again.